Welcome to the channel Knowledge is Wisdom. I am Salman Zulfikar. Today we will discuss liquidity ratios. What are the liquidity ratios and why they are used? We will discuss this thing. First of all, let's let's try to understand that what is the liquidity. Liquidity means the ability to pay back your short-term debts. What is short-term debt? Short-term debt, a debt, a loan which will be matured in the period of less than 1 year. Suppose you acquire a loan from a bank for rupees 200,000 and you will pay back this 200,000 in the period of 6 months or 7 months or 8 months, less than period of 1 year. So this is called short term debt. Basically, liquidity ratios are used to check out the ability to pay back your loans. When you acquire loan from bank, the banks are interested to calculate these ratios because they want to judge and they want to know that whether this company, this firm or this person is in position to pay back its loan or not. First of all, in liquidity ratios there are two ratios: current ratio and quick ratio. First of all, we will discuss current ratio. Current ratio, the formula is current asset over current liabilities. So what you will do is you will put the values current assets, the assets which are used for less than one year, and same like liabilities which will be matured for less than 1 year. So you will put these values and you will calculate. Suppose it is it's suppose 3:1. We put the values and the ratio is 3:1. Now it means that to pay the liability of 1 rupees, you have the asset of rupees 3. For paying every 1 rupees liability, you have 3 rupees asset in backup. So this is a very good liquidity ratio. When bank will find out this ratio, they will come to know that they have sufficient current assets to pay back their liabilities. Suppose company is not in the position to pay back loan, company is getting loss, suppose, then the company can sell out its current assets to meet and to pay back its current liabilities. So this is why these ratios are calculated and are used. The second one is quick ratio. Quick ratio is same like current ratio. The difference is the formula is current asset minus inventories minus prepaid expenses divided by its current liabilities. The inventories are the very big part of the current assets. Prepaid expenses, we will deduct these both things from current assets and then we will divide it from the current liabilities. Now the company want to see that if we will deduct inventories and prepaid expenses from current asset, then whether the company is still in position to pay back its loan or not, because inventories are a very big part of the current asset and inventories can be consumed to convert in the finished goods. So if we will deduct inventories and prepaid expenses, is the company is still in position to pay back our liabilities or not? So this is why this liquidity ratio, this ratio is being used. So we will put the values and whatever the answer is, suppose it is 2:1. It means that if we will deduct prepaid expenses and inventories from current asset, then also company can pay back our liabilities. Company has still 2 rupees asset to pay back a loan of rupees 1. So this was the about the ratios. Now let's discuss that what should be the ideal ratio. This is a good ratio, that you have 3 rupees to pay back the liability of 1 rupee debt. This is also a good ratio. but it should not be very much, it should not be more than it, because if you have very much assets, you should invest in the business, whether to keep these assets. The company should invest these assets to earn further profit. So the ideal ratio is 2:1. You have sufficient assets to pay back your liabilities. If you have more than this assets, 3, 4, 5, then it is better to invest these assets in the business and get more profit. So this was all about the liquidity ratio. I hope that you will understand this concept. Thank you so much. Take care.